Yo, what's up? You in the house with your boy Mike Hoover, Everything Chicago. What's going on up out there, y'all? All praises to God. You know, God first with everything I do. But you know, there was something that sat real heavy on my heart that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but it's about this mom and dad and her son. Well, anyway, stop beating around the bush. Let me get straight to the story. Well, anyway, you guys probably heard, and some of you probably heard, some of you guys probably didn't hear. But anyway, it was this parents, this mom, dad, and their son moved in this new apartment complex. And as they were moving in, they met the neighbor downstairs. She seemed to be a pretty nice neighbor. She was introducing herself to the family. They introduced themselves back. Everything was great. She also let them know that she was having a party tonight for her son, which was around the same age as her son. And hey, that was a good chance, you know, to meet, you know, the neighbors and have fun with, you know, with the friends. You know, the son could meet the little boy and have friends, you know, on his first day there. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, dad left and mom and son was upstairs straightening the house up, getting things together, gathering stuff, you know. Son was getting his room together. Anyway, they get a knock on the door and guess who? It's the neighbor. And she goes, oh, why aren't you guys at the party? We're having a lot of fun downstairs. Why don't you guys come to the party? Mom was like, well, I'm still busy. She said, well, look, I'll just take your son. He can go down and he can meet my son. They can play. He can meet all the other friends. They can have a good time. That's great, Mom said. Sure, take him. That way I can get through getting everything together. So the neighbor takes son downstairs and, you know, maybe an hour later, Mom decides to go down there and check on son. So she goes downstairs, knock on the door. All she hears loud music, boom, 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 boom. She knocks again, and nobody answers the door. So she figured that they just having a really good time, you know, partying, having a good time. So she went back upstairs, you know, finished doing what she was doing. But later, the dad came home, and dad's like, "Where's my son?" Well, he's downstairs at the party down there having a good time. You hear the music. He said, "Yeah, I heard the music downstairs. You know, they seem like they're having a good time. Come on, let's go join them." So Mom's like, "Okay, come on, let's go down there." So they go downstairs to the party. They knock on the door. Nobody answers the door. They knock really hard again. Nobody answers the door. So Dad gets a little worried, like, well, let me call the police and find out what's really going on. So as he continued to knock on the door, he called the police, and the police finally got there. The police got there. They knocked on the door. No one answered the door. They continued to knock on the door. So the police are like, look, let's just kick the door down. Nobody's answering the door. So they kicked the door down. And when they walked in the apartment was empty. Do you hear me? Empty. Nothing but loud music playing. So they looked around for their son. Sure enough, they go in the washroom, and there the son was unalive. They had unalived the young man, took all his intestines and everything out of his stomach. And you know, that's sad. That really sits on my heart really, really hard, because you just never know. You just never know. And just think, if Mom would have went down there, she would have probably been unalive also. So parents, just be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on. We live in a crucial world these days, and that just set on my heart really hard. And I just thought I would share that with everybody, so everybody can get a pretty good idea of what's going on in this world, because it's not sweet out here. It's not sweet. So you guys keep your head up, keep believing in God, keep praying, and follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams, man. And I'm out of here, man.